G'day viewers.
Hi.
Very special video today. Something Eva's been promising to her blog readers for ages.
I have.
And it's the pinnacle of Australian civilization, quite frankly.
It is. It's what our cities, our great cities have been built on. Our great cities and all of our culture has been built on this one particular thing.
We are talking about the Tim Tam. World's greatest chocolate biscuit.
Without a doubt. If you could smell this right now, yeah, you'd be melting.
And because this is mainly for the edification of Americans, cookies, okay, chocolate cookies, biscuits. Scones are not biscuits, these are biscuits. Now, no, and by the way, we're not sponsored by Tim Tam.
No, not at all. But if they want us to do any ads, hey, we're available. Call us. Yeah. Numbers down the bottom.
Lifetime supply of Tim Tams, yeah. So, why Tim Tams are so awesome? I'm going to take a bite out of one purely in the name of science.
Science, all for science.
First,
we like our scientific research.
You can see it's coated in chocolate, fully coated in chocolate. I won't eat it now because I'm still talking. But on the inside, let's see if the camera will zoom in on that, or if it's... Yeah, I think it's in focus. There's layers. There's a chocolate biscuit, and then chocolate cream, and then a chocolate biscuit. So it's basically chocolate, 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 chocolate.
Chocolate,
which
chocolate.
is...
It's so good. It's not just chocolate though, it's got this vanilla-y, caramelly kind of blend to it, and it's just it's sublime. It really is. There
are all sorts of flavours now, but this is the original.
This is the original, and it's probably the best. Actually, the only one that probably comes probably as close to this is the double coat, which is just exactly the same as this, but it's got extra thick chocolate. But for the purpose of what I'll be showing you today, actually original Tim Tams are a lot better for it. The double coat just make it a little bit trickier.
And what Eva's going to show you, this is the pinnacle of the Tim Tam experience.
Right, it is. It is called the Tim Tam SLAM. Now before I start, like Andrew said, I mentioned Tim Tams on my blog. It's actually in the byline of my blog, and it says, I think it says sex work, silliness, and Tim Tams. What more could you want? And every Australian goes, well, nothing.
Yeah, that's everything.
Maybe a bit of Vegemite toast. Americans, on the other hand, and some Brits and Europeans, one of the most common questions I am asked when it's not about sex work and sex advice and things is, what is a Tim Tam? Why do you talk about it on your blog? What is it? Is it a sex act?
It could be.
This is very close to a sex act.
Yes.
This is amazing.
I'll do a quick intro, and then I'm going to so you get a close-up view of the experience that is the Tim Tam SLAM. But why it works is because the biscuit in there is porous. So what you do...
Oh, I'll show you what you do.
What you do...
Okay, you get your Tim Tam, see? Nice little rectangle shape. And very carefully, you nibble off just one corner. And you turn it around, and on the opposite diagonal corner, you take a little nibble. Now, that's pretty easy. I could just eat all this right now. But what I have here is a cup of coffee.
Perfect companion to a Tim Tam.
Absolutely. Now, what you do, we might need to angle the camera down slightly here.
I'll go behind camera now, and we'll see the Tim Tam SLAM in action. What Eva's going to do is you essentially suck the coffee through the biscuit. Like
a straw. So, you go and we'll show.
Yeah, and what happens is basically the biscuit slowly dissolves, and the trick is
to slam it into your mouth really fast.
To get it all in your mouth before it falls to pieces and lands in your coffee. So we'll see how we go.
Tim Tam SLAM. This is going to get really messy. So you have your little corners nibbled off the end of the Tim Tam, and you dip one of the corners into your coffee. Now I'm going to have to stop talking in a minute because it takes all of my mouth to do this. So you dip it in, and as soon as that corner touches, you start to suck through the coffee, okay? Like this. Are you ready? Tim Tam SLAM, here we go. And it explodes into this mushy, chocolatey, creamy, coffee. Oh, that's so good. I think I need another one. And that, my friends, is a Tim Tam SLAM.
So yes, I guess you can judge for yourself if you think it's a sex act, but it's very close. It's a very sensual thing. It's a very popular thing to do in Australia, and it's just
delicious. They're so delicious.
Sucks for the rest of the world you don't get Tim Tams.
No.
Although I have heard you can get them some places.
A few places,
in America.
and in the United Kingdom as well.
Yeah, people import them, or there's some local makers licensed to make them these days because the internet got the secret out to the world, essentially.
So, yeah, Tim Tams, the great Aussie biscuit.